Hello and welcome to another video. This is Voorhees Retro 81 and this is Blasphemous, which I have just recently completed and has shot up straight up into my favourite Metroidvanias. So without further ado, I always say without ado, without goodbye, without French goodbye, without further ado, we're going to fire it up and we'll start a new game. So you can see it from the start, rather than from me me piling on with my ridiculously, well, it's not ridiculously overpowered, trust me, but my high level, everything unlocked penitent one.
Because it is my guilt, I claim you, grievous miracle. Make my chest hurt with regret.
Advance warning, this game is pretty grim.
Punishment and nail it deep. Shape my
So maybe hit the bricks if you don't like that kind of thing. He says about 2 seconds before crap gets real. Anywho, I'll be having that. Yoink.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
Oh god. Just had this strangest dream. So that's your healing, which is not unlike an Estus flask in Dark Souls, if you played Dark Souls. If you haven't played Dark Souls, I would recommend playing Dark Souls, and possibly playing Dark Souls before you play this, because this is a little bit harder than Dark Souls, I would have said, although not quite as brutal about it. Oh yeah, we can heal now because we're going to get to a save point soon. So this is the this is kind of the tutorial section, but as you'll see, this game doesn't mess around. So yeah, moving on. Just walk through here. Uh-oh. Oh god. He's a coming. Yep. First thing out the gate on this game is a boss fight. Oh man. Have some of that. Yeah, I don't know whether I made that look straightforward or not. Yeah, that's not the. That's definitely the easiest. Yeah, I would say that's probably the easiest boss in the game. This is disgusting. I still don't entirely understand why this happens. Oh. Right, now time for my morning workout. Right, let's hoof it over here and just save. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble dealing with the next area, but just in case, I've already noticed myself trying to do things that you can't do until you've unlocked other things in the game.
Fretful be the heart, penitent one.
So this guy's going to have a waffle at us.
The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end. I am Deo Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence. The cradle of affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the mother of mothers of the churches. It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice.
And with lots of death drops.
Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies.
Which isn't too straightforward to get at.
At the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral. In the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth.
And that one is a proper swine to get to.
Place it on the handle of your sword.
I shall do that.
If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed. Having grown, with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the father carved into the knob, that will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle.
How about you leave my knob out of it, sir? Right. Okay. So that's important for a optional quest a fair bit later. But it might have been a bit tricky to work out from there, but basically what we have to do in this first sort of segment of the game... Oh gosh, I expected him to die in one hit. That's a rookie error. And I can't do the jumping. No, not at the moment. I have to unlock that. Yes, I understand the counter system. I've beaten this game once already. Thank you, sir. Ooh. So the combat in this is quite similar to Dark Souls. But what I was saying... Oh, I missed a fatality there. Never mind. What I was going to say was... If you didn't quite pick it up from that natter with that random guy, because he was all talking in riddles and stuff with the pointy hat, what we've got to do is kill 3 bosses, and it will give us access to... I'm trying, sir. You are not letting me. We'll do a bit of a spell here. No, we'll heal by accident instead and make a complete fool of ourselves. So you've got to kill 3 bosses to get into the second sort of segment of the game. Come on, mate. Ain't got all day. Have some of that. And that. Right. And then you're allowed into the second half of the game. And I say the second half of the game, it's actually... I would say it's more like, you know, getting those bosses killed gets you through the first third. Oh, and I can't do what I normally do with that guy. Yeah, how you like that, boy? These things can be killed. You can free those by smashing up the cages. Ow! Yes, I know, I've already done that, thank you. Textbook error. Oh, come on, he's textbooking it. Oh, here we go. Oh, right in there, sir. Damn it. And you too. Decapitate you with your own wheel. It's just how we roll.
There is no answer to our plea. The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who await here.
That guy is very important, but I won't spoil it for now. So that's just showing you your map in general and how to use it. And you have to activate, those are like bonfires in Dark Souls, and where you see the 500, that's the Tears of Guilt, which is the currency in this game. Unlike Dark Souls, you won't lose that all when you die. You just go back to the last save point you were at. So I think what I'm going to do is call it here, because I inadvertently left my stopwatch off, and therefore I have no idea how long I've been playing, and that's a fair wad of the game to look at anyway. This is a great game, and I heavily recommend anybody who's into Metroidvanias who's got, you know, I mean, if you're into Metroidvanias, you're probably into horror games as well, so the violence and the horror probably isn't going to freak you out too much, but it is pretty gruesome at some points, as we've already seen. So, you know, take that into account. But it's a lovely looking, fun to play, challenging game, and I definitely recommend it to everybody. Thanks very much for checking me out and watching me play this. Thanks for everybody, and peace out for now.